everybody, and welcome back to P2P Vacations. I'm Kayla.
And this is Crystal.
And today we are starting our very exciting port talks.
We got this idea from our fellow cruise vloggers, Parodeejay.
We love them.
Yes, and we thought this was such a cool idea to review ports. And so we decided to put our spin on it and have some fun with it.
Yes, we have been following them for what, 2-3 years now, and it's become like an obsession. We follow every single one of their cruises, no matter if we have any interest in that ship or whatever they're doing. We're just like, oh, Parodeejay, they dropped another video, I have to watch it. And we actually, I think, during COVID, found these port talks that they had been doing, and we binged them. And so we thought, they do it, and they do it fantastically. So go and watch their videos. We'll link it down below. But we're a different dynamic. You know, we're just girls traveling, and we, I think we're a little more into like the party scene than they are. So we're definitely going to have different ideas and thoughts for you.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Today we're going to talk about one of our favorite ports, Cozumel, Mexico.
Whoop, whoop.
We love to go there anytime we get a chance. So,
we really do.
Yes, we'll give you guys some information about the different cruise ports there. There are 3 different ones where all the ships will dock depending on the cruise line. Some restaurants, bars, things to do there.
Yes, our must-dos in Cozumel, from what we have
Definitely.
learned. You have to excuse the pup. The family across the street is having a Mother's Day party, and she wants to join. Very much wants to join their party. She's done with us. They are playing guitar and just having a good time, and she is ready for a good time. So we're going to start with our different ports that they have. So there are 3, like we mentioned. There's Puerto Maya, which is the Carnival port. There's the International port, which is Royal Caribbean and Celebrity. And then you have Punta Lagosta, which is going to be everything else. Norwegian, Disney, I think they said, Silver Seas, Oceania. So anything that's not Carnival and Royal Caribbean are going to go to Punta Lagosta. And then I'm assuming like if there's a surplus of Carnival ships, they kind of
spread out along the other, ports. Punta Lagosta is more in the city of San Miguel, which is the biggest city in that area. It is the main downtown shopping area. I think it's about 5 miles, it said, from Puerto Maya. Each of those areas they're a little bit different from each other.
They are.
There's different things in each port. So they're very easy to get to each other. Obviously, on the outside of the port, you can't go inside, enter. But the things on the outside, you can go see. But, as a Carnival passenger, you can't get inside International Pier. Royal Caribbean, you cannot get into Puerto Maya. But once you get outside the pier, which, is fine, you can go see all the different things along the roadway there.
So we have docked the most at Puerto Maya because we have sailed Carnival to Cozumel so many times. They offer Pancho's Backyard for food, and it is amazing. The first time we stumbled upon it was, had to be like 2010, 2011, and we were just hungry, and we had been drinking, and we were just starving, and we were like, well, let's just give it a shot. It is so good, and they have free Wi-Fi. If that is something you're looking for when you go into Cozumel, they do offer free Wi-Fi while you're inside the restaurant.
Their food is amazing.
It is.
They have great nachos.
Their guacamole. I don't know how you can do guacamole wrong, but obviously everybody else does because their guacamole is to die for.
Puerto Maya also has a Fat Tuesdays.
And it is literally right when you walk off the boat, or like so the pier length from your boat to like the actual like port area of Portimaya is like relatively lengthy. I mean, you're walking a good bit, and then you are funneled in through their big duty-free store.
Yes.
But once you come out of that duty-free store, you go through security to make sure you didn't bring any fruits and vegetables off the boat, and you get to see the little puppy security dog. If you look to your left, there's Fat Tuesdays. And let me tell you, they're bumping at like 9 a.m., ready to go, ready to have a good time.
And it's definitely a good time. And then, it's pretty easy to get back to the boat from there. And I think they put it there on purpose.
Right. You don't have to go far.
Yes. You just kind of stumble on back and get to your boat. Don't miss the boat.
Right. But then if you are standing there and you're looking at Fat Tuesdays to your left, if you just look to your right, there's Three Amigos.
Yep.
So they are really just, they're boxing you in there in your alcoholic wonderment of fun. And we have, actually, I don't think we've ever left Fat Tuesdays to go to Three Amigos because we're too, like, inebriated or having too much fun at Fat Tuesdays.
I don't think we've ever been over there to Three Amigos.
It's usually pretty pumping though. Like I feel like the early crowd hits Fat Tuesdays, and then like the later crowd probably goes over to Three Amigos just because Fat Tuesdays is so busy already. That just seems to seem how it works. Yeah. But the shopping in Portimaya is abundant. Yeah. Like no joke. It is a huge shopping center. Anything you're looking for, they more than have it. A lot of, vendors from the area, but also some that you see in every single cruise port, like your Diamonds International and your Carrie Aloha and Del Sol. Yeah. All of your like normal things. And then, your souvenir traps with all the shirts and the hats and the all keychains, all that fun stuff, and we always enjoy looking around.
Yeah, seeing what else we need to buy, but I love looking at the handmade stuff from the locals, and I always try to buy something from each port that's local. Right. Because I just think that's so cool, rather than something that's,
everywhere.
Generic and everywhere.
So we have only docked at the international port once, maybe twice.
I think a little bit more than that because I know Portimaya was under construction for a little while.
Oh, that's right.
And so on a Carnival cruise we had to dock.
That is right.
That was Punta Lagosta.
That was Punta Lagosta.
We got
we were so confused.
Yeah, we were so like, where are we?
And because we had gone the year before and we had found out about this really great place and we were like, it seemed walkable. It really isn't, but it seemed walkable. And then we get off in this new port and we're like, that's not walkable anymore. Yeah. So it really threw us for a loop.
But Royal Caribbean, when we had cruised them, we ended up at the International Pier, and
it was under construction the last time we went as well. Yeah. So obviously we don't know what it looks like now. It was almost done when we were there a few years ago, but I'm sure it is finished now. Right. Most of the stores are just starting to move in when we were there.
Yeah, and so you'll see different things there. They've got a Senior Frogs
and a Margaritaville. We love a good Margaritaville.
Absolutely. Senior Frogs is one of my favorites. Anytime I get a chance to go there, I'm there.
Right. We do love a good Senior Frogs.
Yeah, and there's another good place. It's kind of a chill place to go and get some food and drinks. Is called Bar Mandy. So there's a good variety of places to go get food and drinks from there as well.
I do like the fact that Cozumel broke everything up. So even if you're going there multiple times, as long as you're cruising on a different cruise line, it's almost like going to a new place. You're getting a whole new experience by going to a different port or a different pier. It's pretty awesome. And then the last one is Punta Lagosta. And like we said, that is kind of you go here if you didn't build your own pier. So you've got Norwegian and you have Disney, like I said, Oceania and Silver Seas, all like the other random cruise lines. And they, from what we gathered, because like we said, we haven't ported there, probably since 2011. I think we were on the Carnival Dream.
Yeah.
And so from what we've gathered, most of the port stuff is outside of the actual port area and is across the street.
Yeah.
And they offer the Carlos and Charlie's, the Poncho's Backyard. They have a Senior Frogs and a Hard Rock Cafe, but they're all across the street.
Yeah.
So you are leaving the port area, but from what I gather, from what I understand, the port area is just really like a security get you out and get you across the street kind of situation.
It's not really an area to go walk around and shop.
Right.
Like the other two, because the other two you can get off the boat and then just walk in the big circle and check out a port area. And then if you'd like to go out, you go through check security and then you can go out into the port. But this one you just go out, and it's got, I believe it's called the San Miguel Mall.
Yes. We did go there.
Yeah.
We did go there when we got off there.
I mean, there's stores and
it's like
shops.
A 2-story outdoor kind of situation. It was really cool.
And there's all sorts of stuff there. And we had never seen before. I mean, we didn't really even have time to see everything because we'd never been down there. We had only been to the other 2 piers. So there is a lot to see down there. And like I said, I believe it's only 4 or 5 miles from the other 2. So it's worth going down there to check it out.
Right.
See something different. You've got all those restaurants and bars there. And
I think actually it's pretty close to the International Pier.
Yeah, it's very close to that
farther from the Portimaya Pier. Portimaya is kind of
down
and kind of by itself. We were just feeling lost or sized down there. So we do have 3 excursions that we consider must-dos in Cozumel because we've had an amazing time doing all 3 of these. The first one I will say, we've gone there 4, 5 times?
8.
8?
Yeah.
To Chakanaab?
Oh, no.
I was about to say, we've been to Chakanaab 8 times now.
We've been to Cozumel 8 times.
Can you see it's a favorite?
But these are our favorite 3 excursions because we just keep doing them.
Right. Okay, so Chakanaab, we probably have gone 4 times,
yes,
I would say. And like I said, that was the place when we came out of Portimaya and we were like, oh, it's only 2 kilometers. We thought that was a walkable distance. We didn't go, but we were like, well, that'll be nice. That'll be a good idea for next time. And we did. We went and we got to swim with manatees, and they have a full-on snorkeling area, and they have a beach area. They have Mayan ruins for you to go check out. There's zip lines. There's kayaks. Oh, they have a swim-up pool bar thing. There's food. There's drink. I mean,
Wi-Fi.
If there anything you would ever want to do, Chakanaab offers it, and then some. So we've always had a really, really, really good time when we've gone there. The taxi is simple, it's easy. There are always taxis waiting for you to take you back. It is phenomenal.
They have dolphin excursions, a lot of different animal interactions there. Not just the manatees, but of course we've
manatees
done
are the best.
Yes, we've done the manatees. And they have different packages that you can purchase. Or if you've done the animal excursions before and you don't want to do them again, you can just purchase the entry to the park and just kind of do whatever you want there.
And we found last time we did the manatee excursion, and it's $55. And then if we added on the photo package, which I think was $40 or $45 when we were there, you also get the free buffet and drinks, a free bar. So, and you get all the pictures, and they give you a lot of pictures. So if that's something you're interested in, or if you do the dolphins, it's the VIP package, and you get all of that as well. And I believe that's $150 a person. Might have even been a little less than that. So it's reasonably priced for what it offers. I think the park entrance is $24.
Yeah, I think
for
the
adults.
last time we were there it was $24, $25, and then you can go to the pool, the beach, whatever, and the drinks are fairly inexpensive if you just purchase the drinks.
I think they were $4 or $5 a piece. Yeah, not bad at all. And it's fresh. If you order a sangria, it is a fresh, pressed juice, fresh fruit sangria. They're amazing.
Yeah, so that's an awesome place to go to. It's maybe a 10-minute drive,
tops.
if that, from the Portemaya. Very, very quick to get to. So you get there and then you get back to the ship very quickly. So we definitely highly recommend that one.
And then the next two are very similar options.
Yes.
We did Mr. Sanchos in September of last year, and then we did Paradise Beach not that long ago. You saw on our Carnival Pride video. They're both very similar. They're all-inclusive beach, pool situations, and we had a blast at both of them. Now, I will say I think we had a little bit more fun at Mr. Sanchos, but that also could have been the time of year and the number of people that were booked in and the time of day. Because when we went to Mr. Sanchos, it was like 10 or 11.
And we spent the whole day there.
Yeah, we didn't have to be back to the boat until like 6 or 6:30.
Yeah.
Whereas when we did Paradise Beach, we were there at 8 or 8:30, and we had to leave by 1:30?
If that.
Yeah, it was.
We had to leave super early.
Right, so we were like the morning crowd. So it was a little quieter. It was cold. So not like the water was cold. So not sure how many people were booking water excursions.
Yeah.
So I would definitely love to try it again when we had a full day, because it was beautiful. I mean, Paradise Beach is beautiful, and they're both amazing. So you wouldn't go wrong with booking either Mr. Sanchos or Paradise Beach. But we will say, if you are going to be an early bird, if your boat's getting there at 8 a.m., go with Paradise Beach because they open first. Yeah. And you'll get more for your money because you can be there longer.
And that's why we picked that one, because we knew our boat was coming in super early and we had to leave early. So we wanted to find the one that was opening first so we could get
more bang for your buck.
Yep.
Okay, so that is our 3 must-dos in Cozumel. We highly suggest you hit all 3. I will leave a website link down below for all 3 of those. So the last little bit we're going to touch on is just how easy is it to move around outside of the Port of Cozumel. And we will say Cozumel is probably the easiest to get out of the port and out into the actual city. I have always felt safe in Cozumel. Never felt like things were weird or, we were going to get mugged or whatever. It's always felt very safe. And when you are leaving, at least the port of Portemaya, there is a sign. And it tells you exactly how much it's going to cost you to get from the port of Portemaya to wherever you're going, as long as it's a popular spot to go. Right. So, we knew when we got in that taxi how much it was going to cost us to go to Mr. Sanchos. They have it all written out for you so that you can be planned. And you could be ready. They're not trying to cheat you out of your money there. Right. It is very much, this is the price, that's it, let's go.
Yeah, I think I even have that in the video.
Oh yeah, we did show that in our video for the Pride. So we highly suggest the Port of Cozumel, especially for new cruisers. Even if you don't feel comfortable leaving the port, you're going to have a good time. You're not going to be able to get wet in the port. Right. Which is unfortunate, but there are so many places for you to go that are super easy to find and super easy to get to in Cozumel that I think it's great for first-time cruisers or experienced cruisers or whoever wants to go to Cozumel. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's, it's not that expensive to get around if you want to get out there. You feel safe, take the taxi, go around, whether you've been there one time or 500 times. Right. It's still a good time.
You can always find something to do in Cozumel. Yes. For such a small island, it is such a big place.
Yes, and everything is fun. Whether you've been there before, whether you haven't. We've been there 8 times.
And we would go again tomorrow if they let us.
Yes, absolutely. we just keep going, and we love it. It's one of our favorites.
So that's going to be the end. We are going to give a rating for Cozumel, which if you've been watching the video, I'm going to assume it's pretty high. Yep. So our rating is
9 out of 10.
And we stand by it. I don't know why it lost a point. But we just feel like maybe giving 10 out of 10 is just too much. Yeah. So consider 9 out of 10 a 10 out of 10, but just 9 out of 10. Okay. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye.